Welcome to Come Back from the Jew. I'm your host, Akam Frank Greenwolf, choking on a cheese doodle. Um, there's been a change of plans, so we're gonna do Ringo Kid. I forgot to hit the damn TikTok. Damn it. Okay, hello TikTokers. Happy Native American Heritage Day. I'm at Heritage Month, Day 30. We are going to do 3 tonight: Ringo Kid, Naze, and Adversary. Okay, so this has actually been a changed plan because I was going to do Apache Kid. I even showed videos and clips of Apache Kid, but then I realized I did him before. So now we're gonna try this again. Ringo Kid. I'm gonna do things differently this time. We're gonna go to his wiki first, and then we're gonna go to his images. Okay. So Ringo Kid, Marvel Comics. Full name unknown. First name Rand. Rand. Partnerships with Dull Knife as a sidekick and Arab the Horse. Abilities: proficient with a bow and gun and hand-to-hand combat, expert horseman. Scheduled monthly, ongoing series is a Western. Ringo Kid publishing date August 1954 to September 1957. Numbers of issues 21. Ringo Kid, main character, Ringo Kid, Del Knife and Arab the Horse. Aliases: John Manley and Fred Kidda. Oh, that's the artist. My bad. My bad. This is what happens when you get fucked up. Okay? And your plans are all screwed up. So he doesn't have a whole lot to read, which is why we're going to do the reading part first, and then we're going to do the images. And then in your next video, you're going to get to go with Naze and the Adversary. Okay, so here we go. Ringo Kid is dressed all in black, historic gunfighter of the 19th century, Old West, with a Caucasian father, Corey Rand, and a Native American mother, Dawn Moon. Various references to the Comanche or the Cheyenne princess of a tribe. In fact, there are very ideas of princesses who was with alien culture, imagined by settlers and Europeans, extractions projecting in their notions of royalty into the natives. He was treated as an outcast because he's mixed. I can relate to that. That's why we're doing this guy. And on the run for being falsely accused of a crime. He's traveled with his sidekick Dull Knife. Dull Knife was in the same heritage his mother's people. Ringo roamed the frontier atop of a horse named Arab. His specific mission or goal was to appear to have been stated explicitly, but there is no interpretation of some law enforcement function. As the covers the note, the breathless Ringo is named to make killers tremble. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So, again, let me apologize before we do anything else to the fact that I was going to do the Apache Kid. Apparently, when I started reading the wiki, I realized I had did it again. So I was like, we're not going to do that. So let's go to his images. Marvel Comics Ringo Kid images. Alright. So, for the love of God. This is him. Now remember, he's mixed. So, he has a white father and a Native American mother. I don't have any of these books because I didn't exist back in the 50s. But he was shot for being a mixed breed, so it's kind of right up my alley. So, there he is. Also, let me make an apology for the fact that I rarely did any native characters from DC Comics, because I'm more Marvel than DC. So you guys are gonna have to forgive me on that. Well, you don't have to forgive me, but it would be nice if you did. It's another one. Now, for somebody who's proficient with a bow and a firearm, he sure seems to have a lot of damn firearms on his comics. It's like he does not use Native American weapons at all. And this guy's got like guns in every comic book. I'm like, well, damn. They said that he was proficient with a bow on his wiki, but in all these pictures, he does not have a bow and arrow in his hand at all. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. It's like, well, where the hell is his bow? He doesn't have a bow. I'm sorry if that sounds like a little like side-eyed-ish, but I don't know too many natives that don't have a bow. Might not use the son bitch, but I don't know too many of them that don't have a bow. So here's another picture. Remember, he's also a wanted man for a crime that he didn't commit. And I'm scrolling through these pictures. Well, he's got a knife. That'll work. Except for he's not the one holding the knife. He's elbowing a guy in the face that has a knife. However, there was a picture with him with a knife on his side. So we can use that. Because lots of natives carry knives. Okay. So, in my deepest apologies of that, I didn't think that he wouldn't have anything else. He had a resurgence in the 70s. I have no idea who the Rawhide Kid is, but apparently they teamed up. So let's click on. Oh, yes. Alright, that's still the Ringo Kid. But the thing said the Rawhide Kid. Alright, let's see what happens when we Google the Rawhide Kid. Marvel Comics, the Rawhide Kid.
According to Marvel Database, Fandom, Origins, the man later known as the Rawhide Kid was born in 1850 in the Midwest America during the days of the American frontier. During his infancy, his parents were killed in a raid by Cheyenne Native Americans.
Great. Didn't need to hear that. The Rawhide Kid, name Johnny Bart, originally given the name Johnny Clay, is an old-fashioned Western cowboy appearing in Marvel Comics as a gunfighter in the 19th century West who was unjustifiably wanted as an outlaw. He is one of Marvel's most prolific Western characters. He is another of Marvel's Western heroes, which is on rare occasions guest star through time in contemporary titles like The Avengers and the West Coast Avengers, and two mature audiences miniseries. I have no idea what that means, but okay. First version, Rawhide Kid 1, 1955. Second version, Rawhide Kid 17, 1960. Alright, so what is he? I think he's just like a regular old white cat, but anyway, let's find out. Sorry, we're almost out of time. Johnny Clay was born in 1850. The computer already talked about that. Adopted by Ben Bart, and his family was murdered and left on a family ranch. The living totem. In 1872, he was captured. Costumed grizzly. Helped him with two guns. He joined the Colt Kid and defeated the Iron Mask. He met the Avengers. Later down, he met the Black Panther, the Rawhide Kid, Colt Kid, and a two-gun face Red Raven, Iron Mask, and the Living Totem. And he met the Apache Kid. Subsequently, he became partners with Buffalo Bill's Wild Wild West show and remained until 1855. In 1897, he took an understudy under the tutelage. Okay, well, that ends part one of the last day of Native American Heritage Month. So thank you guys for watching. Marvel Comics Adversary.
According to Wikipedia, the Adversary is a fictional character, a demonic supervillain appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
Y'all saw that. And you almost saw it again. Get ready. Okay. It's not typing. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm done, damn it. Okay, this is bad. I don't know what's happening with my TikTok, yo. But it's doing everything but what it's supposed to do. Oh, gotta close the app. Great. We'll eat the chips. We're not doing that again. I'm having some technical difficulties. Maybe we'll need to try to hear him. Yep. We're gonna take this gift horse. And we're gonna try this shit again. Okay. TikTok, I'm having some issues with you. So we're gonna try and hurry this up. Okay, we're gonna do adversary. Y'all know the drill. Okay, this is adversary. So you guys got a good look. Here's a close up. Here's a close up. This is adversary. This is adversary. I think that's more like when he's Naze, but we'll get to that. This one's cool. A little creepy, but cool. This is the one where you really start to dislike Forge. Let's see if I can go back. Adversary is the reason why Forge had to do this to the X-Men. And for the record, they volunteered. And also, for the record, that little girl there, that is Elizabeth Braddock. For everyone up here, same thing. That is Elizabeth Braddock, aka Psylocke before she was Asian. Alright, ooh, Naze has a toy. Well, Adversary has a toy. So, there's his toy. There's his toy. That's a cool picture. So, there. Okay. We're gonna get to his Wikipedia now. All right. So, Adversary is a fictional demonic supervillain appearing in Marvel Comics, published by Marvel Comics. His first appearance is Uncanny X-Men 188, 1984. Noted aliases: The Great Trickster, Naze. Superhuman strength, speed, stamina, durability, magic, necromancy, and dimensional travel. Alright, so there's a lot here. So let's do it. The Adversary is a demon who initially summoned by the X-Men member Forge several decades ago, but has since come back to antagonize the X-Men and often threaten the entire world. During the Vietnam War, Forge and his company slayed a North Vietnamese. Forge trapped into a long suppressive systematic heritage. Anyway, the summoning of Adversary to destroy the attackers, but then regained his senses and tried to banish the demon. Nevertheless, Adversary had a foothold on the earth thanks to Forge's actions. Years later, Forge's mentor, Naze, was killed, and his form and memories were stolen by the dire raft and the alien parasite. Naze imposter summoned the Adversary only to be destroyed by the demon. The Adversary then was able to escape out of the dimension which he was bound and captured, bound capturing Forge and his ally Storm. The X-Men were imprisoned then, and him and Storm was imprisoned in a different universe or some shit. The otherworldly stronghold, the goddess Roma, who he subdued. Adversary traveled to Dallas. This is where Forge had to unalive the X-Men. You know, the battle of combined forces of the X-Men and Freedom Force. That was Mystique, Crimson Commander, Blob, Spinal, Silver Saber, whatever the hell his name is. During the Fall of the Mutants crossover, ultimately, the only way to permanently banish Adversary was to send 9 souls willingly to sacrifice themselves in a magical spell. The X-Men agreed, and Forge cast the spell. The X-Men died, and Roma secretly returned them to life. This is how the X-Men became legends. So if you're from the era of the 80s, where the X-Men would always be having people run around spraying X-Men live, this is why. Adversary later returned to Earth, having been physically born, but was again banished by Forge, with 2 of the affiliates with X Factor. During Fear Itself storyline, Adversary attends the Devil's Advocate to talk to the serpent actions of Earth. Adversary possesses Forge in Cable and the X-Force, or Cable and X-Force Volume 4, and is trapped in the mind of Dr. Nemesis' subconscious. Adversary's abilities: the powerful demon is the highest order of possessing vast supernatural powers and virtual invulnerable and anything but most powerful magic in iron. His superhuman strength and endurance: he can enter and leave different planes of existence and dimensions and at will. And his reality warping powers. He can also summon demons and other supernatural creatures to his do his bidding. Alright, so now you guys know. Now I'm gonna see if it gives you anything on Naze. I highly doubt that it will, since clearly we know that Naze was unalived by a Dar Raft and some alien parasite. Now, hopefully, I will be able to find something on Naze. Alright, let's go. Does it have Naze? It just says Adversary fandom. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Marvel Comics Naze. It's not going to give me anything, but it does have a fandom. So we're going to start with images of Naze. Yeah, Naze. Okay. Clearly Naze is old. There's Naze. There's Naze. We're going to have to read this fandom in the next video because apparently things aren't working well here. And we're about to run out of time. So there's that. Let's go back and get to his we might be able to get it done if this damn lab no, we won't get it done. Damn it. Okay. This is interesting. Is Naze kissing Storm? Or is it Adversary? Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna read this fandom in the next video. It's to be fair. No. So there's Naze trapping them, or Adversary. As you can see that wicked smile at the bottom of the picture there. And I don't have anything else except for this old looking dude. So there's that. But that looks like that might be him too. But I'm not going to swear to it. I have no idea who the hell that is. Who that is. Well, we're going to say we're out of pictures of Naze. We're going to get his fandom done. Oh, mother dick. I did the wrong thing. Marvel Comics Naze. I said Naze, man. Marvel Comics Naze. Shit went straight to Marvel Comics news and shit. Alright. I don't think Naze Monroe is who I'm looking for, but okay. We're going to find his fandom because he doesn't have a wiki, if you can believe that or not. But that's how that shit works out. Alright. Earth 616 Naze. Okay. Might have been a good idea to mention that they are actually Cheyenne. So I fucked up. So sorry about that. So we will continue with Naze. Let me set the TikTok back up. And then we will be done. Except for on YouTube. I will not be done because I did promise them something extra. Okay, TikTokers. YouTube is already up to speed. So we're going to do history. Naze. Ready. Here we go. Naze is a Cheyenne, an instructor to forge in the use of magic that some Forge could one day fight Adversary. Forge shrieked at his duties and joined the military. He shrieked at his duties and joined the military. Years later, Naze faked his demise at the end of the barge's tongue. Now, that wasn't what the other thing said, but okay, by the Dare Raft. The Dare Raft would end up assuming the identity and fall under the mental control of Adversary, sparing Naze. Yeah, see, that's not what I just read in the Naze thing, but anyway, sparing Naze from this fate, the fake Dare Raft. Naze then convinced Storm and Forge to aid Adversary, and tricked her into stopping him from closing the gateway throughout which Adversary was coming to Earth. Storm and Forge ended up falling through the gateway and were freed of Adversary. Adversary would later return, but Naze and his old ally Roma assisted Forge in the new Team X Factor is defeated. Alright. Relationships. Allied with Forge and Roma. Characteristics: male, iris brown, hair black. Oh, old and gray now, but origin human, status alive, Earth 616. Again, not what I read on the wiki. Just confirming that. Citizenship Cheyenne. Occupation, he's a shaman. First appearance, Uncanny X-Men 184, May 1984. Okay. So his powers. Was a skilled, exceptionally powerful magician. Alright, so that's pretty much all you get on Naze with his fandom. Let's see if we can find something else. You know, I probably should have did Naze the very first day since he's so adept at not having anything. Naze reading orders. Okay. Naze explanation. For a time, Adversary was possessing the Dararath and had assumed the form of Naze. He used this form to manipulate and trick Time's heroes such as Storm. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with these books because this is 1981 and that thing clearly said he didn't appear until 1984. So I guess he's like, dimensional mastermind, but that's not Naze, that would be Adversary. Alright, let's go back. Find something else. Alright, Naze Uncanny X-Men Net. Let's see what that does. Maybe it'll give us a little bit more information on Naze. You know, you can always tell when life is fun and when life just kicks you while you're down. Life just kicked me while I was down. Real name, Naze. Universal timeline, Marvel Universe. Status, there or other. Category, magic user. Nationality, Cheyenne. First appearance, 1984. Uncanny X-Men. Cheyenne Medicine Man. Naze's body was destroyed by the direwolf who mimicked and appeared. This raft was killed by Adversary, who Naze appeared himself. This is a raft without Storm and Forge. Anyway, we did all that shit and got to this for absolutely nothing. It's like really small writing. So yeah, happy Native American Heritage Month. Day 30. I wish I had more to give you guys on Naze, but I don't. And everything else is about Adversary. I can show you Roma though. Very beautiful woman. Roma. She's also friends with Captain Britain. I don't know if she was friends with him when he was Crusader X. I'm pretty sure I have that card somewhere. As far as I know, Roma is not a Native American. Just some mystical woman. Something or another. think I have a book where I have stuff like this in it. Because I know I have one with Black Crow in it down in the basement somewhere. Let's see if Roma has a wiki. She has a wiki. Let's go there for a second. Maybe they can tell us who she is. She is the daughter of Merlin. Roma is an omniversal guardian, changed and charged with the safety of the omniverse. She assisted in her task by Saturnyne and Captain Britain's Corps. Saturnyne. I have no idea how to say that. So, I'm gonna see if there's a picture of this person. Come on, tablet. Well, kick me in the nutsack because there's no picture of this person, but her name is Opal Luna Saturnyne. OPALLUNASATURNYNE. There's absolutely positively no picture of her because my life has to be just that bad. So going back to Roma. Alright, fictional character. Captain Britain is still the baseline human. What does that have to do with her? Darkmoor, blah, blah, blah. Roma calls herself the Lady of the Northern Sky. Appearances and you know what? Powers and ability. Roma is the youngest member of an extra-dimensional race of other worlds, better still, millennia and old and immortal. She has been highly trained in the mystical arts, which insensitive knowledge of sorcery rivaling that of her father Merlin. She has extraordinary prowess and manipulate vast magical powers at her disposal, which she can use to countless ways, including interdimensional teleportation, astral projection, healing, mind reading, energy manipulation, and many more. As an omniverse guardian, she also has access to technological powers in other worlds, which has devices capable of destroying and completing the universe. The Captain Britain Corps obeys her commands. Now, I might be saying it wrong, but I believe it is Omniverse, but I'm going to spell it for you guys so you guys can correct me. Omniverse. Omniverse. But this is Omniversal, so same thing. Omniversal. Omniversal. That's some shit. Yeah, I don't know if the MCU is gonna delve that deep into Marvel Comics like talking about it. But there's that. Why does it not give me her first appearance? Because I got by it. First appearance, Captain Britain, number 1, 76. All right. So that kills that. Happy Native American Heritage Month. If you want to see more stuff, I'm going to make a separate video on TikTok going through a list of all the Native American characters in comic books, Marvel and DC. So that's my next video. Thank you guys for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Alpha number 2. And for you on TikTok, you just got revealed what I have been doing at the end of every YouTube video that I've done for the last 30 days. That being said, I hope you guys, if you're Native, are out there looking for Native American superheroes. Hope you're also going to help push Native American superheroes into those damn battle gauntlets that the Comic Talk refuses to do. And that being said, I bid you an adieu. Same thing here on YouTube. I hope you guys are doing the same thing and trying to get people to recognize Native American superheroes. I would have gave real Native American characters, but the battle on TikTok between the Pretendians and the Natives is just going over control, and I refuse to give them actual information on Native Americans so that they can blackwash it. Thank you guys for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Alpha number 2. Be seeing you.